just out and about today. I thought I'd make a little video about where I live, since I can't make one about Thailand. Since I'm stuck here for a few months, this is the house that we moved into when I was about 14 years old. And when my mother dies, that goes back to the bank. It's a reverse mortgage on that, which means the bank has paid her for the value of the home, at least what it was 20 years ago. And so now there's no equity in the home anymore. So anyway, I'm gonna head out and take a look around town, around the valley, and take you along. This is the town where I grew up. This is Main Street. It's not much right now. Most of the businesses have gone under. When I was a kid, it was a really bustling place. The building back there with a purple fringe, that was my father's dentist office. Now it's it's called Wee Witches 3, where they sell ingredients for potions and things, and tarot cards, and have classes for stuff. But anyway, this used to be a mining town. And south of here, there is a big copper mine called Bingham. Up on the mountain behind me there is the power plant that provides power for the mine. And once the mine shut down, well, it never really shut down. What happened was they fired all the people because the union wanted a raise, and so they fired everybody. Then when they opened back up, it was all automated. Kind of a nasty, mean thing to do, I think, but it really affected the town. So we never came back. We're doing the best we can here. I went to high school with. I think that's Scott. Anyway, over here is a little theater. Can you see it? Oh, where is it? There it is, with all the nice blue-green trim on it. There used to be a real state-of-the-art movie theater back in the 20s, 1920s. Now it's a little theater where they do live productions. And also, a Disney TV show does a lot of taping along here. A show called Andy Mack. Yeah. Okay, I've brought you out to the Great Salt Lake. Behind me, you can see part of the lake, a little bit of blue there. Sticking out is what's called Antelope Island. This is Great Salt Lake State Park, which is a marina. Some people have sailboats they like to take out there onto the lake. It's pretty low though, and there are a lot of places where you can bottom out, so it's kind of treacherous. And over here is a big smokestack that Kennecott Copper, the people that had the copper mine, they built this because the pollution was so bad when I was growing up. Right there in the town next to the mountain, you couldn't even see the mountain. So they built this smokestack and they use it to filter out all the sulfuric acid, and they get a lot of sulfuric acid out of there. Used to be we'd breathe it all. Surprised we all don't have lung problems. Anyway, Great Salt Lake is the largest natural lake west of the Mississippi, and it's the second saltiest body of water in the world, second only to the Dead Sea in the Middle East. A little bit of trivia for you there. There are no fish that live in there. The only thing that lives in there are brine shrimp. They catch them and pack them together for fish food. That's about all they're good for. Behind me is what's called salt air, and it's just like the second or third iteration of what used to be a grand amusement park. When I was a little kid, you could see salt air out in the lake. It was a huge structure with a roller coaster, had a big dance floor. It had already gone into disuse when I was little, but at some point it got burned down. So somebody decided to build one of these things out here and call it salt air. They have concerts here sometimes, but it's really just a poor imitation of what it used to be. Well, I'll finish up today right here, looking out over the Salt Lake Valley. Salt Lake City is back there. You probably can't see it. Over this way used to be ATK. Now it's Northrop Grumman. Most of what they do is top secret military related, but I do know they make rocket boosters for NASA, National Aeronautics and Space Administration. Anyway, Magna used to be called the Copper Missile Center because the former company, Hercules, and then ATK also make rockets for missiles. Anyway, I hope this has been enjoyable. It's not Thailand, but it's what I'm doing right now. Take care, everybody. I'll talk to you another time, hopefully soon.